the great man, I believe what finished David was that he gave his strength to sex. If you look at his behavior, how he took Abigail, the wife of Nabal. You still remember that? You know, in their time, marriage was, if somebody dies, it's just like what is in some of our culture. Some of the people are Bible people, truly. True. When somebody dies, if your brother died, you take over the wife and you reproduce children in the name of the late. And you have to be, it's your brother. You take the wife of your brother. David was not a relative of Nabal. And then he just had the news that Nabal has died. Then he said his bodyguard, go and bring Abigail, let her come and. But you are not his next of kin now. He said, I'm the one talking. He's the commander talking. So he took the wife of Nabal, he was not the next of kin. Let's look at it. God has to be at the center. The moment we remove God, the next time, it's like whatever they saw with their eyes, they don't control themselves. Marriage, sex, is destroying people. What was the big thing that brought down, we can say, the kingdom under David? It was when he saw Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah, taking birth. That was the most bold, bad, courageous movement you can see in the Bible. David was on top of his building, and he saw Bathsheba was taking birth in her house. Maybe it's something similar to our place here, where you have a place of birth, you just cover it, but there's no roof on it. So him being a rich person and a king, he was having storage building. So he was moving on top of the roof. And then he saw the woman taking bath. What are you supposed to do as a man of God? When you saw her, what are you supposed to do? You mean you don't know what you're supposed to do? I can start telling you what you're supposed to do. Close your eyes and turn it to God. Open it from the other direction. Yes. And the case of David, he said, wow. What a beauty. You know he's a singer. What a beauty. So he called his bodyguard. I said, hey. I said, oh God, what are you doing? He said, come over here. Who is that? He said, that's Bathsheba, the wife of Christ. I said, go and call her for me. I said, sir? I said, Bathsheba, wife of Christ. I said, go and call her. Then call her and he slept with her. You know the story. He tried to cover that sin. It became a pregnancy. The child died. But from that day, the sword came to his family and started claiming lives. Did you see? When this thing called marriage that God instituted was taken over by man, and when man tried to remove God out of the equation, do you see the destruction that was following? This idea of sex was not man's idea, it was God's idea. It was God who created everything. So how do you remove him and say, I want to enjoy without God? And that was what David tried to do. By the time he was 70 years old, he was finished.